turn this hit. And here we go. Mortal Kombat! We're here. This is Garcade. Playing Mortal Kombat. We're gonna go for some old story mode. Hey, what's up, Dustin?
Hello.
Hello. We're about to get. Hi, how do you?
I'm watching an old Thai Tuesday VOD where he's playing Pac-Man 2 The New Adventures, and he absolutely hates it, and it's glorious.
Yeah, I don't know how else you could react to the game, really. I started Mortal Kombat. I'm hoping to get everybody to remote play in here. People are going to show up around 10. We're going to have us a regular.
I'm not going to be in here too terribly long, because I'm going to be playing stuff with my brother later.
Okay, sounds good.
Want to hear some butt rock?
No, not particularly.
That's the appropriate response.
Let's see here. I'm playing story mode up until people show up, and then we're going to remote play. Have you tried a remote play feature on Steam?
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty nice. I haven't had any
with Mortal Kombat, funnily enough.
Ah. Does it work well with it?
Yeah, it works fine. Except that I don't know how to play Mortal Kombat, so that's a bit of a lurch.
I don't know who does, really. Except for the tourney professionals.
As I'm sure someone does, and I'm sure I don't care about their opinion.
Yeah.
Oh, I got me some Chinese food. Well, American version of Chinese food.
Yeah, what kind did you get?
I just got shrimp fried rice. Something simple.
So
I just needed
the
a pile of...
for me. I can't have shrimp.
Shackles me no
Oh, shellfish allergy.
Weirdly enough, but not like strictly shellfish, just like prawns. No lobsters, no shrimp. But I can have crab, I could have oysters.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Also unfortunate, because I love shrimp and I love lobster. But...
Yeah. I'm sure I'd like it a lot, but not as much as I like some other seafood, though. I like salmon and crab a lot more.
toothless worms.
Not willing to die to see just how much you like a good lobster.
I did when I was younger, and yeah, not worth.
You know, honestly though, I've always liked crab better than lobster anyway.
Yeah, I'm a huge, like, I could tear up a crab like a buffet, for sure.
Oh yeah. Admittedly, both crab and lobster I feel are more a vessel for butter.
Yes. Just like nice garlically lemony flavors.
Yeah.
I hope your voice is coming through. Would you be able to check out the Twitch stream?
Yeah, let me pull it up here real quick.
I know it's gonna be like your voice infinitely, but just to check briefly to see if
Oh no, I love hearing my own voice because I'm a massive egotist.
you have a good voice. You have a voice worth listening to. I listen to my voice and I kind of cringe.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
He must win.
Okay. My voice seems to be coming through.
Okay. Quietly, fine.
I'm definitely slightly under the game audio. As are you. Think of it.
Weirdly enough. Oh, I bet it, yeah. Let me fix that real quick. I can see that being an issue. Okay, that might help. There we go.
All right, let's give it the old test.
What is wrong?
Give it the old test.
Strange vision.
I don't.
Strange vision.
I don't. I can't tell if it's quiet just because I'm kind of far from the mic, or if it's.
It is nothing, Liu Kang.
I'm fixing everything. Oh my god.
Oh boy.
This is happening.
You got a whole 3 viewers. Who is it? Who's it?
Oh, hey, welcome. I have 3 viewers?
Yeah.
That lasted... Oh, that's not me, is it? Huh.
You, me, and Community for Small Streamers. I wonder if that's a bot.
That's probably a bot. Well, that's always nice. Thanks for tuning in, Community for Small Streamers.
Thanks for joining the stream, bot.
You robot. I always like my robot fans.
You could at least spam questionable links in the chat.
Come on. There was the other night when I was playing Perfect Dark.
Good for you.
What?
Um,
Strike, Citizen Cage,
Ninja mind.
Good God, I've been getting a lot of like text messages from sketchy emails lately.
Yeah. How's that been?
You participate
Oh, it's
in
great,
the most
especially when they
important
come
Mortal Kombat in history.
here, let me
This
just pull one
tournament,
up
the
real
10th
quick.
after 9 Outworld victories, will determine Earthrealm's fate. If you defeat all of your opponents,
I feel like
you
I'm
will
watching the
face
movie
one
all over
final
again.
Challenge. Me.
I saw the new Mortal
That
Kombat
old
movie. It's
geezer's
really good.
Final challenge. They might as well give me the belt right now.
Okay, here's one.
Belts, right?
BrackustDL09
How did you
at
Penises
gmail.com
can be deceiving?
sends a sketchy link and says, "Ugly
All
girls
Earth
want to fuck."
combatants will be Mr. Cage.
So I responded immediately,
That's right. That's right. Who's it gonna be?
as I'm sure you can imagine.
Yeah,
Because I have no
absolutely.
self-respect.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm the kind of weird, computer illiterate old person that falls for sketchy porn ads.
You gotta forward that message so the evil leprechaun doesn't get you.
Showtime.
Round one.
Okay, so Johnny Cage versus Reptile's the first fight, eh?
For some reason in my head he was Kazuma Kiryu, which I know makes no sense. Wrong age. I think it was the suit that did it. I think
Yeah.
Kazuma Kiryu wears white.
Is that from, what game is that from? Tekken, or?
Yakuza.
Oh, Yaku. Oh, okay, yeah. Because I know there's, like, also a Tekken character that looks like this a little bit with that suit. I feel like the 90s was a fever dream that happened.
Probably.
Maybe. Ah. Oh, come on.
Beat up by a guy called Reptile.
Did his tail fall off?
Hey, David.
Yo,
We'll mortal down some combats here in a second. I'm playing the first story mission.
noise!
It's going just about as well as you'd think me playing Mortal Kombat would go.
What is GDQ doing here?
This is actually me just spamming kicks. Okay. Come on. Hey, welcome to the show, everybody. Got another person watching. Maybe another one like independent Twitch streamers doing. Oh my God! There's also this X Factor that I have no idea how it works.
You ask Simon Cowell to say mean things.
Yeah, no, this is the X Factor. This is the one where Simon and Paula tell you what's going down. Or what? I don't think it was Paula on X Factor.
I think it's Gwen Stefani on X Factor, and
Maybe.
like a
It
slew
always
of other
changed.
people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Howie Mandel, was it? Was that him?
Christina Aguilera. I could not tell you
Yeah.
because reality talent competitions.
They're all the same.
About.
They just kind of meshed together as one, like Hellraiser type conglomerate cube of people.
Community for Small Streamers appears to be an account that exists solely to promote the Community for Small Streamers Discord channel.
And they bought, so you like go like, oh, I wonder what we stream. It's them.
Discord.gg/social Twitch growth. I'm gonna join and give them a piece of my mind.
They send you a Dark Brotherhood message that says, "We know."
We know. You're not really a streamer.
Fake
I'm gonna-
streamers.
I'm gonna hop on there and be like, hey, if you're gonna put bots in my dang chat, at least have the decency to spam sketchy
Johnny
links.
Cage wins.
Yeah, that's right, Johnny Cage.
Round 3. Fight.
See if we can pull off some combos. Move list.
I can't even handle this right now. This guy is making something called hot dog lasagna, and I hate everything
Why?
about him.
I hate the series of words that just fell out of your mouth. I was having a good night. Why would you do that?
I know.
Ooh, I just figured out a combo.
I'm sorry, Jacob. I'm very happy that your game's going well, but my entire universe has just been rumbled.
Look, I'm pretending I didn't hear that, and I'm just...
I can't. I am deeply offended.
I'm deeply
You should
offended
be
by all the
deeply offended.
recipes on YouTube. That just
As
happened.
a person who's currently consuming like 8,000 carbs of cheap American Chinese food, deeply offended by the idea. No, absolutely not. Nope.
It's the exact nightmare you think it is.
Nope.
I'm not
Hot dog
having it.
lasagna is now a bannable offense in this Discord.
I am so confused why he's like, we're making hot dog lasagna. First, you want to get some pork jowl. This has taken a turn immediately.
What?
Is he making his own hot dogs?
No, he's not. He fried
This man
pork
wants to burn
jowl,
Italy.
I'm taking you out, and I'm taking you out.
and now he's taking, whatchamacallit. He made some sort of bechamel like an actual lasagna, and now he's taking French fry, like shoestring French fry chip things, putting it on top and covering with mayo and mustard.
Nice makeup, but is it really necessary?
Okay.
They will taste your
I have a lot of objections.
Hey, welcome to the show.
fight.
Wait, is anybody from our Discord watching the stream?
I mean, I'm in here.
Oh, you are? Okay.
So let me put it this way, because this is relevant to what's on this stream. I would rather kiss Baraka full on the mouth. With
Oh, I didn't
tongue
realize I'm not even streaming to the
than,
Discord.
No, that is a very I accept these terms and conditions. I 110% would kiss Baraka instead of eat this monstrosity. The fact that they like
Baraka kissing booth.
the fact that they like got noodles and then decided, you know what would go good with these noodles? Sopping bread.
Cage wins.
What?
Like
Round
It's
yeah.
coming out of your mouth.
like viral Instagram, like shitty off-brand BuzzFeed food post that just went horribly, horribly wrong.
I think he's reading creepypasta recipes, like actual creepypasta.
Like genuinely, Jacob, like I want this to be like a spin-off of our podcast where I just take awful recipes and then I try to make them good. To make them palatable. With this one, I would just make a lasagna.
Right,
Yeah,
I was gonna
no,
say,
like-
how do you reverse engineer? You make a lasagna and a hot dog separately, and you say, eat these at different times.
Like-
What you need to do, I don't know if you're familiar with Josh Scherer, Mythical Kitchen.
Yes. He's cool.
Send that recipe to him and see what he does with it. Before the pandemic hit, they had a show
My
called Food
producer has
Fears,
got to meet you.
where it was like,
We're
oh,
doing
here's
Tommy
this,
Scissorfists.
here's this thing you think is horrible and
Now,
gross, and I'm gonna
finish
use it as a major ingredient in a
Finish
dish
him?
that you'll love.
Yeah, right.
Kill him!
I know that feels. I do that feels.
He had Binging with Babish on, and made, I think, a blood cake for him.
Whoa. Whoa.
Oh, neat.
Wait a
Yeah,
second.
I've had
I'm
pretty
not
good
gonna
cooking.
kill anyone.
He's done spider cookies, a bull penis pesto pizza.
He did like a bull penis macaroni and cheese for. No, it was
Okay,
a
to be
macaroni
fair-
casserole.
Really?
Like with genitals in general, there's not really a flavor in penis outside of like urea.
You fought well.
Yeah, no.
Like
he
it's pretty
boils
much
that away.
flavorless.
It's
just
a
like texture
texture
thing.
problem, I think.
Yeah,
So you just have to
It-
overcome the texture.
it's just like anybody else who eats anything else that's awful. Like it's always just not meat texture, and it freaks people the fuck out.
He did a pig uterus
What are you talking about?
chili
Your last opponent
Nice.
was sarcastic.
thing at one point.
He was bold.
I think you would really like him. He's cool. He reminds me of like, I don't know. It reminds me kind of of you and Andro as like
He's
a.
pure
personality
chaotic
Closer to
nonsense
physically
energy.
absorbing our world
Like
into
real
it.
talk, if it's about the food and not about a gimmick, I'm about it. Like
Yeah.
otherwise, I don't fucking watch it. I don't need gimmick cooks. I loathe gimmick cooks. Like those motherfuckers who put activated charcoal and stuff just to make black food. Like I hate gimmick food.
He'll do.
He does some kind of gimmicky
He does
stuff, but it's
some
like
kind of gimmicky stuff. Like
he
he's
did
got
Baja
fancy fast
Blast,
food,
like yeah.
but
He did it like
snacks.
Baja Blast
Snack
oysters
smash.
or something crazy.
If you're familiar with Rhett and Link,
He is a hero.
he's the chef for their whole
He may not
thing.
yet know it.
I haven't really watched Red and Link. Like genuinely, when it comes to like cooking stuff that I actually do watch because I went to school for it, it's like people that are highly specialized in particular things, like that have been making Chinese food forever with their family or something like that.
I'm gonna try to.
Okay,
I
so
haven't really watched Babish or anything to that
You
effect.
again.
That's fair.
I've got serious problems.
How do you feel
here.
about
I'm in no mood to
historical
be hit on
food?
by some
Historical food I'm all about because
There's a channel called Tasting History with
That's a
Max
cool channel.
Miller.
That's a really cool channel.
Look, baby, I can't let you run loose without an escort.
And his whole thing is just like, here's a historical recipe, and I'm going to make this food
I don't need
as close to this historical
sure
recipe
it's
as I
not
can with
fake.
modern ingredients, and also tell you about the history surrounding it.
Fight.
yeah, there was a recent recipe discovered from Babylonia that they discovered, and it was super funny because they try to make it as close as possible because the measurements are obviously not in any sort of quantifiable modern measurement,
Yeah.
or even like in any sort of quantifiable like method of preparation to make it. But I do love stuff like that. It's super interesting. Culinary anthropology is actually one of my biggest interests.
He's done several recipes from, from Scappy, that Renaissance era cookbook.
That's cool. I really want to. There are a couple of different recipes that are historical that I'd really like to try. The whatchamacallit, the
Round 2.
hoof and white sauce that started the whole like French cuisine revolution movement, because it was illegal for a very, very long time for people to cook and sell wares in France without like being licensed. And so like Escoffier is the guy who kind of like started the whole thing for cooking being for the people, not just for the elite, and people being able to like buy for it. But basically he subverted the law because he was like, oh, they're like, yeah, you can't sell soups or anything like that to the poor. So basically he made a stewed hoof dish with like a bechamel sauce, and he was selling sauced hoofs.
Not bad for
Oh God, no wonder they turned to the guillotine.
You're
You're not
right.
allowed to sell food to the regular people. It's
I
like,
don't
okay.
need your help.
Well, that's fucked. And the fucked up thing about that actually is like, everybody's like, yeah, they all got the guillotine. Nobody talks about like literally all the food workers that were murdered during the French Revolution for just like
Oh, you
working
mean
for the rich.
For the rich. Oh.
You
Yeah.
mean the entire
Not man enough for a fair fight.
17-year-long reign of terror might have been a problem? Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, just a little one, just a small one, just a touch. So, fun fact: a lot of people don't realize this, but the pleats, and this is like a colloquial story, and this is how it was taught to me, so it could be very different. But the way I was taught is that the pleats in a chef's hat, everybody always makes the like old colloquial adage that every pleat in a chef's hat is for an
SF
egg
is on the
recipe that he
way.
knows,
You won't get
which
far.
is hilarious and untrue. But the way it was explained to me that during the French Revolution, they were basically rounding anybody up that worked or had any sort of association with the aristocracy. So you could just be like somebody who worked in a rich person's kitchen larder who got to watch the potatoes but never got any sort of
Round
food.
1.
Like, but they were like, "You're the bourgeoisie. You clean potatoes."
That damn potato washer, get him!
Yeah, pretty much. And so they were rounding everybody up. And so so there was a monastery order that was actually actively taking in chefs and hiding them, taking in cooks and stuff like that and hiding them, and dressing them up in their like religious garb. And so this particular religious order, they kind of like wore like a nun's habit, like a head hood type thing, but on the side it had like a bunch of like wavy pleats. And so the chefs after that, when they made their hats for wearing in the kitchen, did so with the pleats as a like thank you for saving our asses in France. And so the pleat just stuck.
I still like the idea of a pleat for every egg recipe because
Round 2. Fight.
aware it's untrue, but I want to extrapolate on that and take it to a logical conclusion. What do you consider an egg recipe? Obviously, like an omelet or a quiche.
Yeah,
But,
boiled
like,
egg.
Yeah, but like, where do you draw the line? Any baked cake contains egg.
Well,
Wait,
egg
shouldn't it be the amount of
recipe.
egg?
Well, it's not recipes that hold egg, but it's more over recipes that
Egg.
egg is the central focus.
Yes. Okay. Because
was gonna say there's a point when the ingredients outdo the amount of egg. Like,
But quite literally, there are thousands of eggs recipes. I remember this day. Jesus Christ, I feel this
no.
story in culinary school. Like, we come in and my chef Gary Waldy. I will never forget that man because he was one of the few chefs in America certified at that time as a literal master chef, which is an actual certification that you actually need to get certified with, that Gordon Ramsay does not fucking hold. So Gary Waldy, actual master chef. Like, imagine if Ben Stein and Morphine had a baby. Like,
morphine?
Yeah, Morphine.
Oh, not Morpheus.
Nope,
I thought-
Morphine. The most
more subdued than Ben Stein. That's an accomplishment.
correct, and he had the glasses, very tall, smoked and whatnot.
Looked like Leon the Professional.
Spinach.
Yep,
Spinach.
he'd talk like this and be like, okay, everybody, we're gonna do eggs today. This is a very important day. You need to learn what we're doing. So we're going to make...
one of the easiest things to fuck up in cooking.
Yep. Like, scrambled eggs. Like, I love when somebody's like, I make great scrambled eggs. And I'm like,
And then
do
make them
you
just
though?
Dry and terrible.
Yeah.
Correct. And like, I do like American scrambled eggs, which are the fluffy little bouncy balls, but like scrambled eggs in other places are much more creamy type of like dish.
Well, the
And-
idea is you take it off before it's completely done and let it cook the rest of the way off the heat, right? So,
Well, that just to where it's like all kind of like uniformed, and you want a rich creaminess. That's why a lot of them usually have a lot of eggs or cheese or butter and stuff like that. So that's why traditional French scrambled eggs, like, you wouldn't give American scrambled eggs to a French person. They'd be like, "The fuck is this?"
oh, I absolutely would.
Yes,
Because I do love to cook. I have no formal training, but eggs are definitely one of the things that I still consistently am like, ah, damn it, I put it on the heat for 5 seconds too long and now they're ruined.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna eat them anyway because I bought them. So,
Yep. And here's where this story goes. So, okay, class, today is egg day. I'm just gonna have you make all your recipes. We're gonna be doing about 35 different recipes. You will be making an omelet or a bake here at the end. I only ask that you make your eggs that you're going to do for your omelet with all the protein and everything after you finish the rest of your recipes. Here's the fucked up thing about that. If we did it wrong, we had to take it back and make the recipe again.
oh boy.
So, 30 egg recipes, all of us trust trying to get to making a dank-ass omelet with high-end, like, I went to a, like, cordon bleu school, so high-end, like, French specialty cuisine omelet makings. All of us just vying for it. The brilliant fucking evil thing about this is how many bites of egg you have to take before you get to make your fucking omelet.
Big-time arms dealers.
Yeah,
So, and then having a lot of us, like, being from really poor backgrounds. And you could tell who was from a wealthy family and who was not, because poor people would finish the eggs.
Right.
Wealthy people would just chuck them. So by the end of the class, even the people who were just chucking eggs, you see like 20 students, ages from 18 to 65, just like waddling, being like, "I made an omelet," and just carrying it out of class, sad because they couldn't eat it right then. Just like the amount of eggs I ate in that day, Jesus fucking Christ. I have never felt so gross in a day.
Wasn't Sonya wearing like a military uniform in the last game? What is this?
This is from Mortal Kombat 9.
Oh.
This is like 2011. So they've definitely like put clothes on her since then.
It's not practical at all.
No, it's a combat vest.
Oh my god.
But it's got a clear, like, exposed area.
No, it's not.
Run, girl.
Well, it's like
that is fetish wear pretending to be a combat vest. That's somebody. That's
Oh, yeah, I gotta
Johnny.
fix this real quick.
Johnny
can't
had
see
a
the stream,
phase.
now I'm curious.
Here I'm
Let 'em
screen
go.
sharing.
We're not part of your tournament.
Why can't I? Okay, this one.
Yeah,
Right.
Johnny had a
Here we
phase
go.
and was
Here we
way
go.
into cop ladies, and Sonya just played along.
It's on Discord now.
I sees it.
You'll see Sonya. This is her chapter, so.
Now you
Boom. That is, yeah, that is not a tactical vest at all. There is no tact.
Tactical
What?
to me. It's tactical to me, damn it.
Was it King of Fighters, I think? Had the ninja lady who was just like, oh no, it's part of my fighting style to just have my tits hanging out because it distracts the enemy.
Makes sense to me.
Maybe.
It's just like,
At least, like, in Soul Calibur, with, like, Taki, the female character, sure, she's in, like, a skin-tight Zentai underneath some very, like, scant armor, but all of her skin is covered.
yeah, but it's like, at that point, you bind them up.
Right, correct. Physics does dictate you can't have these warlocks flying around. There's a whole list of gymnasts probably watching this game right now.
No. Whoa. What was that? What did
He
you
just
even
did-
crush? My stomach?
Did you crush your uterus?
That's
I
what
think
I'm
it
wondering.
your ability to have children.
But that can't be canon because in the, like, second or third game she has a kid, so, huh.
Well, it
Explain
can be
that.
canon because of universal restarts.
Yeah, which happens like every game.
This series has pushed the reset button a couple of times, which means, much like comic books, nothing matters.
Right?
Much like any sort of literary or media franchise anymore, nothing matters. They'll just reboot it to get your money.
Yep. Welcome to Mortal Kombat, where the rules are made up and the lives don't matter.
Welcome to Mortal Supernatural. We had our main characters die for the 17th time. Is anybody even shocked anymore?
That's why you gotta do the good omens thing, where it's like, yeah, you can kill Crowley, but he'll just like sign up to get a new body.
Right.
That way there's something at stake for the actor.
Fuck, I was watching some show, and it was like using the guise of hell being an actual place. And they're like, yeah, we're gonna kill this soul that's trapped in hell. And all I could think of was South Park and being like, where was he gonna go? Detroit? Like, you killed the soul in hell. What do you think happens?
You want
Now
some
he's
too?
double dead.
Fine by me.
Extra dead.
Not even the Dragon Balls will save him now.
Wait, so Sonya has to fight Raiden and... She has to kill a couple of, like, basically ethereal god types as I'm
Why is
knives
she
and
fighting-
guns.
Hang on, I wasn't paying
Raiden's a
attention.
good
Why
guy.
is she fighting Raiden?
This is the Mortal Kombat tournament for Earthrealm, but I don't know. He's a protector of Earthrealm. This makes no sense.
It
It's
could
just
make
happening.
perfect sense. It happens all the time. He got brain controlled. It's Shang Tsung.
I mean, we're
Let's go
acting
through
like
every
Mortal-
trope.
We're acting like Mortal Kombat stories aren't just like a series of
Like,
contrivances
make him fight,
that
make
have
him
to
fight.
Mortal Kombat has more of a contrived story than Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts
Ew.
isn't contrived, it's just utterly
convoluted.
convoluted bullshit.
There's contrived and there's, like, fucking convoluted to hell.
There's contrived and there's I'm gonna need...
I feel like it's contrived of we need to make money. Let's just say some words.
The problem with Kingdom Hearts isn't necessarily how contrived it is, but how far up its own ass it is.
Yeah. How important it thinks the umpteenth fucking time telling the story of the power of friendship is,
Well,
like,
that
when you
and,
added,
like,
like, a weird simulation thing to it.
Even down to their game titles.
Oh, yeah, the
Eh.
365 and 48 and a half.
Eh.
Yeah, Birth by Sleep, like all this shit. And it's just like, and the thing is, for all of its pretensions to like high literary art, every cutscene is just like light heart, dark friendship, dark heart, memories, darkness, friendship, dark.
Yep.
Like,
100%.
And the thing that's like super frustrating for me about it is like it's not even like they're using magical realism or any sort of literary tools to like justify their nonsensicalness. It's just nonsense. It's just poor writing structure.
Yep. Like,
No,
I'm
it
gonna
really
need
is.
3 hits.
I think that's
I'm
what
gonna need
makes it
3
more
hits of
frustrating.
acid and a team of Harvard literary professors, so that I can understand what the fuck is going on in this story.
And a 4-year-old, because like it lives between like literary professor and 4-year-old explaining things.
It is told like a toddler telling a story.
Are we saying that Square Enix
Goofy.
made Kingdom Hearts just like they made Axe Cop?
Yep. Or Hausu or any of that.
Kingdom Hearts is Axe Cop.
Oh, Goofy died, but then he didn't somehow, and the main villain is 3 different versions of the same dude.
And then you fight him as a boat.
And
What?
Sephiroth is here because we needed to sell more copies.
Right. And all your favorite Final Fantasy friends are here.
And also Disney princesses. You get to go through weirdly pared down versions of all the Disney films. Look at you go.
Right, because they like. What's better than having to sit here and write Darkness Friendship again for the umpteenth time? Well, let's just retell Disney stories in like really bizarre ways.
You know what would make Hercules great? Playing through a version of it that skips all of the fun story beats and lacks
right
the fun
into
music.
fighting.
No one leaves this island.
Yep.
I don't have time for this. Out of my way.
Round 1.
Mortal Kombat, Kingdom Hearts 1, like, holds a nice place in my heart. Because, like, because, I mean, it's a fun game. But, but it was with the promise that the story wouldn't be absolute bullshit.
Well, the novelty of Kingdom Hearts was part of what sold well. It's like, oh, Disney and Final Fantasy? Okay,
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Or, like, an RPG with Disney elements was kind of the thing for me, because I didn't play a whole lot of Final Fantasy back in the day.
And the only thing stopping me from buying Outriders is the fact that it's associated with Square Enix. Like, I'm gonna be real honest. Most of Square Enix's games are hot dog shit.
Or the fact that it's just another shitty live service.
Yeah. And like,
Another
it's
shitty one.
Live service.
Oh.
Yeah,
every
they're trying to
time
get you to pay $60 for what should be free to play.
Every time I see another one of these live service games getting hyped up, it happened with Anthem, it happened with Marvel's Avengers, it happened with Outriders, I'm just like, oh my god, the game buying public are completely fucking idiotic. Like, they keep falling for this shit over and over again. Every time they buy into the hype, every time the game releases, it's broken, buggy, barely functional, and has no content. Like, every time they talk about having a roadmap that they give up on 6 months down the line because the game has hemorrhaged its player base down to nothing.
Round 2.
Yup. I mean, for fuck's sake, what did Anthem come out like a year ago, 2 years ago, and its servers are already gone?
And Anthem came out in...
Oh, I know I didn't want to fall for Anthem. I knew exactly what was going on there.
Anthem was... yeah, February 2019.
2 years.
By late 2020, they're like, oh yeah, we're done, we're stopping development on it completely. Sorry.
Jesus Christ. Even Fallout 76 gave their shit a genuine shot.
Did it though?
Yeah, there are a lot of people I know that are currently playing the game that say it has improved immensely.
Okay, but that is an incredibly low bar.
Improving immensely?
From where the game started?
I mean, I played the game in the beginning. It had its issues for sure. But once again, it's a MOBA. It's like a massive online game. Like, I don't know what people were expecting out of something that's a massive online game. Especially for something to be like Fallout online.
I mean...
that was the promise, though.
I was hoping it would at least be competently made, but Bethesda has been papering over so many cracks for so long.
I don't disagree. I don't disagree with you at all.
And
it was right after riding the high of Skyrim, they got too fucking cocky.
Sure don't need
Well,
any more surprises like
people
that.
got to the point where they're like, oh, bugs in Bethesda games, ha ha ha, adorable,
Like,
Bethesda,
yay,
you
we'll get
jokers,
away with
you...
Liar.
Right.
And then they release a Fallout game without the Fallout, without the things that make people forgive the bugs, the good writing, the interesting quests. Like the shit, they took out all the shit they do well, and you're left with
a very large map.
A very large empty map. They're let's be frank, Bethesda's shooting mechanics are shit. VATS exists
so
to
bad.
Yeah, that's why
VATS existed to compensate for that, but VATS doesn't work in an online environment because you can't just pause the action.
You have a challenger, Kano.
Pretty boy, ain't
Wait, I thought I kicked Kano's ass already.
Now you gotta do it
beat him
again.
up
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
Ah, he's middle-aged. Kano's...
Middle age is still old.
Kano's at the dad Kratos stage of his life, I think.
Oh, hell.
Wouldn't Kratos
What is with
technically be
that
like
fucking
30
roll
just
kick?
because of life expectancy?
Probably.
Ooh, what a combo.
Hey, you actually did a martial arts.
I did one.
Sonya wins.
As a treat.
Round 2. Fight.
David, do you want to remote play and fight me in this?
No.
No. So much for the frickin' tournament. I guess nobody... People were like, oh yeah, I'll show up. Not.
Well, I
Sure got
gladly will show up. I just loathe Mortal Kombat gameplay.
I enjoy it.
Andrew is super solid at it, surprisingly enough.
Does he have a Steam?
No, well, he
He's
just got
online.
one. He just got one. And, like, he only has, like, a 10-year-old Mac.
Yeah, well,
I'm-
it wouldn't be like processing speed. It would be streaming it.
Sonya
Like the remote play thing.
Yeah, his internet wouldn't support it.
You're coming with me.
It barely supports video for us talking on Discord.
Oh, that's wild.
Prisoner.
Yeah, because he uses his apartment's
help
free
Jax.
Google
He needs a
internet,
medic.
which is
Not
like
ideal.
what is it, 5 megabytes? 10
Oh.
megabytes, some shit.
Do you hear this like lossy audio in the game?
There she is. Sonya, you all right?
It sounds like super
Hey, looks like
compressed
you found
audio
it.
from back in the
What's
day
up,
with
Sarge?
old YouTube
He's in-
videos.
Hey, what are you doing?
It's okay. He's cool.
Jax!
Seriously.
The dialogue
it's cool.
sounds fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, the dialogue
I mean,
is clean. There's like the weird lossy audio
Poorly
in the
acted,
background.
but the sound quality's fine.
I have weird lossy audio in the background on mine. I don't know if that's because I'm streaming
That's
it or what.
amazing.
Told you. Turns out he's a god.
Turns out he's a god.
Raiden?
Whoa.
Gratitude is unnecessary. I have foreseen events, like memories of my future.
They had to fight and they're
They
cool
lead
now.
me to believe that you are all connected to Earthrealm's fate.
What have you foreseen?
In my visions, Shao Kahn becomes invincible.
Can we talk about how thick they made Johnny Cage? Not like attractive thick, he's just very square
Vince
and
McMahon.
dense.
Defeating Shao Kahn, but disrupting the flow of time can have serious consequences.
I'm not worried. I bet you can win this thing no problem.
Unless directly challenged, I cannot participate.
What should we do besides standing around looking pretty?
For now, the tournament must run its course.
All right then. We're with you, Raiden.
What are they not with Raiden? Are they? Was this like a soft reboot, like the 2009 one?
There've been a I think 2009 was a soft reboot,
Combatants.
and then there was another reboot before Mortal Kombat 10.
Yeah, this was just before or after Mortal Kombat versus DC, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was just after.
I don't look. It's 2021. I don't feel like trying
This
to
was
follow the plot
2011.
of Mortal Kombat. I
Well,
have more important shit to do with my time.
It's more like
Can we actually address how games that have been going for 30 years, you do not need to be required to know any plot?
Shaolin monks chose Liu Kang to represent your order.
You play
Yeah.
it for nostalgia alone.
well, you just kind of like have to understand the base plot. There's a tournament. It's fight to the death, you know, like Mario. Okay, there's a big turtle that kidnaps a princess. You have to go.
I
save
mean, but Mario's got so much more deep lore once you dig into it.
Never mind the
Like, you know, the fact that Mario, Peach, and Bowser are a polyamorous triad with a kidnap and rescue
Round
kink.
1. Fight.
I've seen that theory.
No, and it makes so much sense. Because Bowser doms Peach, Peach doms Mario, and Mario doms Bowser, so it's this perfect triangle thing they got going. It's just a shame they had to throw their respective kingdoms into chaos once a year to get off.
That was the hot dog lasagna video game one.
Jacob, I'm going to walk over to your basement and slap the shit out of you. I'm not apologizing for saying what Miyamoto's too afraid to.
Well, I will say this for Miyamoto, at least he knows how to put together a story somewhat.
No, he doesn't.
Mario's okay for lore.
Miyamoto knows how to like create fun-looking characters and a fun game. Story is something he is incredibly bad at.
Well, he's like, let's see, let's tell that story again, but this time a little different.
How did Kirby come out with the most cohesive story out of the entirety of, like,
it's
Nintendo?
Sakurai.
Because Masahiro Sakurai's a fucking nut.
Like, actual coherent story with adorable chibi creatures.
Yeah, adorable, horrifying Eldritch Abomination.
Actually, the most coherent, I would probably say Metroid, probably.
Yeah, until they ruined Samus's character.
What, other
anyway.
M?
Yeah.
Well, that didn't exist. So.
True. Anyway.
Yeah, I like that. Oh yeah, there we go.
Oh, you're playing Scorpion?
Yeah.
I only ever bother learning one move with Scorpion.
Yep.
Over here!
Well, I was trying to get him over here, but didn't work. I guess I pulled all the other moves, though.
Kung Lao!
Listen when your elders speak. You could not win this fight.
Okay.
I have defeated a challenger, Shang Tsung. I demand Sub-Zero.
Wait, oh. We're getting a little lore check?
Apparently.
You will demand nothing.
Oh, I remember that.
Nightwolf!
Oh, yes.
Yeah, Nightwolf. My boy.
Oh, yeah, Nightwolf.
What do you know of my...
You're not the only
Nightwolf's fucking awesome.
been victimized. But I have found new purpose in serving the spirits.
Alright, John Redcorn, shut up and let's get going.
Did he just try to, like, privilege check a hell demon?
Oh, I thought that music was, oh yeah. I thought it was, I seriously thought that.
I mean, that cutscene was sizzling with erotic tension.
He was like, have you, you're the only one to ever be victimized. Wait, was that, are they doing a race play?
Well, that...
Because Scorpion's Chinese, so I'm super confused what his angle was.
I mean, you know.
Scorpion's actually from hell?
I think Scorpion predates Mao.
Oh wait, no, according to the new
Japanese.
movie, he's Japanese.
That's right.
Yeah.
Because
Japanese.
at the beginning, it does like
So that
Chinese
makes
and
more
Japanese
sense, so that means
subtitles.
Scorpion is the race baiter. Or, not the race baiter, but the racist one.
Ooh, spicy take.
I bet he's a World War II Japan war crimes denier, too.
Oh, come on. You block that?
Just says, get over it, Korea.
He was part of
Get over it.
731, I guarantee it. That's why he's in hell.
Oh, Nightwolf, damn it.
Wins.
Okay, so like, how are we pulling off the kunai? Come on, let's get over here. Oh, it's right bump. Oh no, that's throw. What?
Speaking of Unit 731...
He doesn't have his like classic. That's weird.
Jacob, I don't know if you watch My Hero at all.
No, I haven't.
Good.
Round
Very good.
2. Fight.
Did you see, it's been like a year ago, when he gave the name of the doctor that works for All for One? A lot of people were very upset because his name was a reference to Unit 731.
Yeah. I think I remember saying something about that. Yeah.
Oh no.
I'm trying to remember.
I'm getting night wolfed.
It was Mirada something, I think. What's up, Brandon?
What's up?
Hey, welcome.
You know, Jacob's playing Mortal Kombat.
Twitching it up.
While I'm waiting for you.
Oh, nice.
Oh, this is going well. Oh, nice. Actually, that. Okay, never mind.
That took. Ooh.
Ooh, that was close.
Yeah, get him.
Do it.
Oh, I couldn't block it. I couldn't block it. Oh, well.
I got shot.
Okay, they
No,
just
I
popped
got
off.
shot. God damn it.
Well, this isn't going as expected. We were supposed to have like a 4-player like tag team tournament thing.
Well, it's just one of those things where I think Mortal Kombat just doesn't have the draw it once did.
Maybe. Or, well, for one thing, a couple of people said they had stuff come up, so there's that.
Oh, Charbar?
Yeah, and Charbar and Ren.
Ooh.
Ooh, ouchies. Come on. Oh, come on. He's dead. He's basically dead. Oh.
Scorpion wins. Round 2. Fight.
Perfect Dark got like the biggest reception out of anything I did on the streaming this week. I'll keep that streaming. I'll just have to figure out like a more reasonable schedule or something.
Yeah, you just need to figure out a consistent schedule, something that people can rely on, and then just like play what you want to play.
Yeah.
And name the stream something clever that draws attention.
Yep. Apparently naming something, what was it, Dark Souls 2? Naming it Pixar's Soul got it all out of traffic. Yeah. I mean, this is definitely something I'll like to do an addendum to like making my creative content and stuff, but let's see where it
The
goes.
spirits have forsaken you, shaman.
Roll out. Just play games.
Yeah, every day I'm looking at my stats. My stats are going up a little bit more each day. Obviously, it'll go a little bit down just because I don't have the view count as yesterday, but it's all good.
Play games. Let those who enjoy watching you play games follow.
Yeah. I always feel weird about it because I personally I like watching some Let's Plays and playing them in the background, but I've never been like a big like Twitch person. I don't know.
I mean, same days. That's why I've not decided to like jump in and do anything with gaming because like I am very casual at best. Like there are people on here doing like 360 no scope speed run, blah 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 blah.
Well, that's one aspect of Twitch. The other aspect is like personality or engagement. You know, it's a different. There's different flavors of ice cream in the shop for sure. But
personality or engagement, but that works on the preface of you being able to engage with the content that you're consuming yourself.
Right.
I understand there are benefits to the Grandmaster's plan.
I feel confident enough with video games.
Body paint.
We are Lin Kuei, Cyrax. We will obey the Grandmaster's
But
command.
once again, like I said, I'm speaking for myself as somebody who doesn't really consume the content.
Right. I'll kind of figure out my
Your
stride.
inferior clan is
This is all
everybody
just very
does.
proto.
My clan may walk the earth once more.
A challenge.
Everybody wants a destination.
Cyrax and second.
Everybody
Right.
always forgets about the journey.
Yep. I'm enjoying the journey. I enjoy like just the fact that I'm sitting here playing video games like I normally would, and that I'm like trying to make something of it. Make something of my time, I guess. But even then, it's just the hang, just being able to hang out with different people.
Right. And that's why I guess Twitch hasn't appealed to me. I loathe people.
No, well then.
People are trash.
Can be.
And for all the people listening on Jacob's stream, I'm sorry, don't let my cynical views reflect poorly. I bet all you Twitch people are nice and have big peepees. And if you don't have peepees, big whatever else you need that is big, I suppose.
Or if you like it, if you prefer that you have a small one, that too. I hope yours is small.
I hope you have the microest peepee in the shop.
I hope not even a proton microscope could even like track that.
Sector.
But that's only if on the condition that that's what you want.
There's never any point in a movie where a person walks in and goes, I'm gonna kill the guy with the biggest dick here. So there's no real reason to be overly ecstatic about your super tiny penis. You're never like, this really worked out for me today.
But yeah, I mean, I don't hate people. I have social anxiety, and there's certain people that I just like, you know, I'd rather not. But
to quote Say Anything, Max Bemis, I hate everyone.
yeah.
We all have our special Tamagotchi people that make us feel good, and if we're lucky, we keep the same
people?
ones. Yeah, man. Little pets that you tend your garden with, you know? You give them food, you give them love, and then they're there. And then one day you miss it, and then that friendship dies, and then they leave you.
Yeah.
And then you throw it in your toy box, and you cry how your Tamagotchi died.
That's one way to look at it.
Well, moreover, like, you know, Tamagotchi people, moreover, like, you are lucky enough to have a few people that exist in your life at certain points in time, ephemerally.
Mm-hmm.
To whereas if you go on further, like, it may not always be the same Tamagotchi, but there's always some Tamagotchi. And just because you don't have the original Tamagotchi doesn't mean you are a bad Tamagotchi owner. It just means life happened.
This metaphor is confusing me.
It should. But that being said, why aren't you streaming Tamagotchis? That's the real content.
Ooh.
Perfect
Did you
Dark
know in
got
Japan,
you the most views. So lower graphics quality of a Tamagotchi should break
should
Twitch.
be the ultimate.
Yes, correct. It should break Twitch.
Also, did you know there's a Tamagotchi graveyard in Japan?
I did not. Did you know that there are Evangelion Tamagotchis that came out like 2 years ago?
No.
Yeah, you can straight up buy a Tamagotchi that's a Evangelion Ava, and I
That's
want
like
one.
Japanese Chia Pet.
Bad!
How there's like one for every.
They made like 3 different versions of them. They made like the Evangelion Tamagotchis, and then they made these very sick like Evangelion wireless headphones.
Ooh.
That utilize the Ava colors, and I'm like, these probably sound like ass, but they're so.
Yeah, they're made to just go on the shelf and look good.
It's that weeb drip where nobody else would probably say anything outside of other like, oh, those are really pretty looking earbuds because they're like purple and green or red and blue or some shit like that.
Right.
It's that weeb drip where somebody'd look at it and be like, oh snap, you got the Evangelions?
You got those E's, bro?
Oh shit, you got those Avas? Snap. Like, nerd drip.
Oh.
Like, the fact that the fucking tchotchke market still exists in millennial era infuriates me so much. But I should have known that it would because of the need for nerd drip.
Well, and also like nostalgia, kind of the power play of nostalgia.
Yeah, Funko Pops, modern tchotchkes. They're the same as your grandma's glass ducks. I will die on this.
Ah, yeah, that's real. That's real. Damn it, I'm getting clowned.
To be fair, you're fighting 2 dudes.
Yeah, 2 dudes on 2 sets, so I have to beat them 4 times. It's not even fair.
They're
That's
not double teaming you, but they're definitely sticking their dick in your mouth and then taking it out and being like, "Get in here, bro." Look at that! Oh snap! You did it, Jake.
Yeah, 5 hits. Look at that. Time to go play in a tournament. Just kidding. Never ever.
Well, like with this game franchise and Taken, I find like it's all about like.
Is it Tekken, not Taken, or
Tekken, whatever you want to. I have a very particular set of skills.
Yeah, I was gonna say
it's called
that would be a
Pig.
It'd be a fighting game. It would just be like all different versions of Liam Neeson.
Joking.
There we go. Doing that again.
Snap.
Yeah.
Get him. Always hit them while they're on the ground. Back them into a corner. Oh, you gave him a little too much space.
It's okay. He'll be back for more.
Okay, that's tight. Like in some of the Soul Calibur games, when you're doing the duel fights, the secondary person will gain
like heal
health
up?
back.
Ah.
Yeah. I'm like, you motherfucker.
No. No way.
Well, at least they gave you your full health back in this
Yeah.
show.
I know, that would make me so mad. Like, that's one of those boss mechanics that, like, just makes me mad to no end is, like, a re-healing boss. But usually, usually those bosses have, like, a freaking gimmick, too. Like, oh, you have to swap off the discombobulator to, like, you know, finally kill him. He's using the life gem.
You know what I didn't realize that's actually kind of super hardcore? In Kirby games, when you go into the extra mode, they half your health. And they upgrade the enemy difficulty.
If you go into extras?
Yeah, after you beat the game the first time, you can go into extra game. And you get half the health. And they increase the difficulty of enemies.
Oh no. Oh no. What? What is this guy? Bocce balls? Oh no, 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 no.
Who the F is Cyrax?
Oh.
I don't know any of these characters, I just realized.
Actually, these... do I... Oh. Oh, no, no, no. Why? Why?
Oh, you're about to get basket brained. Do it.
Come on. Bullshit combos. I'm just mashing in any direction, like Y, 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 X, Y, B, B,
I told you I got skills. Oh, yeah, baby cake. Yeah! That was almost a combo.
I will have
So
my
close.
revenge, but I will not kill Sub-Zero.
Wait, what?
Or cannot.
Ooh. Now I'll kill you.
Just gonna stab him in the dick? Get over here!
The black and white guy always cracks me up. He looks like that guy from Mystery Science Theater. There's like a specific Mystery Science Theater creature that looks like him.
Okay, real talk though. Do you think that Sub-Zero suffers from ED?
This is where I was reborn. This is where you will pay.
From why? Because it's like
erectile
frozen.
dysfunction?
Yeah,
because he's cold all the time. You telling me you're getting a boner in minus 20 degrees?
Scorpion's the only one who does it for.
Scorpion gives a little hand.
That's why they have to
get
fight.
A little warm.
A little,
yeah, a little
heat,
warmth and tickle.
A little heat-seeking missile.
Little cheek-seeking warhead.
Yeah. Ooh, there we go. Whole ass. Okay. Almost. Oh, what? If you just touch it?
Yeah. You didn't know that? That's like a classic mechanic.
Yeah,
I
but
thought you
like
actually
I didn't.
knew.
No, I thought I overcame the mechanic. Like I thought I jumped over it, but I walked right into it. Oh, come on.
You can do it.
I was gonna say.
Yes!
Oh.
There
do
we
it.
go.
Crack his ribs.
Scorpion wins. Round 2. Fight.
Explain to me how a punch does more damage than getting cut with a katana.
Yeah, it just must be a very dull blade. It's like butter knives.
oh yeah, it's safety knives. They're like, listen, this is a tournament to the death, but we can't have you using.
But there's
cutlery."
regulations.
Oh, bitch boy. That is a dick move.
Yeah, that is. That's why he's one of the best in the game, because he zones. You had a knife blade and you weren't using it? I'm gonna kick you in the dick.
I have avenged my family and clan.
Yeah.
Gonna admit right now, bro, I'm not super thrilled about your use of the term clan.
I will not. He has been beaten.
Have you forgotten?
What is this?
Your lore. Remember this?
Bro,
Your
this
backstory.
isn't even 4K. Whack.
Wait, it's an important core memory, and all I get is an artistic rendering.
God damn it. The entire murder of my village just noted a Fiverr job for you? Really? Not even animation? Wow.
Oh, graphic
This magic
novel,
is whack.
nice. Remember?
Your clan. Your family.
Just like in the movie.
Man, this guy is just really trying to make him not chill.
He's like, come on, kill him, man. Come on. Remember? Rose petals.
No!
Not the rose petals.
That is not me.
Ah! That was me from a different game.
So we know that hell exists?
Yes. Well, that's where Scorpion's from.
Lol, did he just
After-
kill Albino Man?
No,
Is this
no.
the red herring?
Wait, is it? Oh, it might be. He said he wouldn't kill him. He did say.
And I'm not seeing Albino Man anymore.
Despite my efforts.
Yeah,
my
Albino
ambitions
Jones is
come
gone.
to pass. An
Like, let me
unfortunate
explain. I'm not
event
Bi-Han. I'm like a
was
different
the
Sub-Zero.
Netherrealm armies of Shinnok and Quan Chi.
Well, lore-wise, there were two different
Sub-Zero's
Sub-Zeros.
fate is his
There
own
is. Yeah, that would have been the good
Lin
Sub-Zero
Kuei
because
have a
Bi-Han's
history of
supposedly
making
dead in the
ruinous
lore.
choices.
Yeah.
Like the
Such
one
as
who
the
actually
Cyber
did it.
Initiative.
Because that's why he said it. That's on me. Brah, that's on me.
Well, shouldn't identify you yourself with a bitch-ass clan.
Yeah, and stop wearing the suit. Where's my super suit?
So you're telling me if it quacks like a duck, walks like a duck, and freezes people like an asshole like a duck, that it's not Sub-Zero?
Betraying your own realm? I expect better, even from an assassin.
My loyalty is to the Grandmaster.
Grandmaster Funk.
Victory for Shang Tsung means the end of Earthrealm. And the Lin Kuei.
Lin who? He's always smiling. Oh, cutie.
I like his sister better. She has boobies.
She got booba. Oh yeah.
What are you doing? I am not here to fight you.
You stepped on the bridge of death.
Shang
Now you have to
Tsung
die.
no longer has need of you.
What do you mean?
Everybody's
He
looking
has
pretty
terminated your
scantily clad in this
And you.
one.
Round one. Fight.
Question: would you get
Yes.
at four-armed Ninja Turtle
Yes,
Lady?
I knew you were gonna go. Yeah. Fuck this,
Okay.
like, Lady Damarisky or whatever from Resident Evil.
Okay, next viable question. Do you let her stick one of the Ninja Turtle fingers up your butt?
Yeah.
I mean, look at that. No, look at that thing though. That thing has got some heft.
Let's see.
That's like a whole ass remote in your booty hole.
Round 2. Fight.
I don't
Look
know.
at
I don't know. I don't know because like if she's a Mortal Kombatant, I would feel a little intimidated. Like, are you gonna do that to rip me in half? Like, what's
If you say no to the booty pop, like, is it gonna offend her? Or are you gonna
yeah?
get?
Will you get ripped in half then?
This brings a whole new definition to splitting somebody in half in the bedroom. Or I guess a whole much more literal definition.
Yeah. Oh, I missed. Oh, I missed. Come on, just.
Cyrax wins.
I need to have a talk with your master.
This fight is not over.
You mean to finish
One,
me?
how are you even
couldn't
talking
even
without
stop the
lips?
Right. I guess that's just like a race trait, like of the Baraka people. I can't even remember the name of like what Baraka's like tribe is.
Is he the reptilioids? No, that's reptile.
That'd be reptile. It'd be like, what is it? Is it an Outlander? Is he just an Outlander? There's like a name for the specific group though that has like the teeth.
Well, yeah, they have like the Outland dimension, but I know there are like a bajillion races there.
Yeah, like all these fantasy races. Oh,
If you know what the fantasy races are, tell us in the chat.
There's one bot watching. So
Hey, one bot.
Yeah.
Tell us in the chat.
Oh, come on, knives hands. Yep, let's do it. Let's just finish them like this. Oh, yeah. Ooh.
Cyrax wins. Round
Okay, but like, how does it get up for round 2?
Yeah. I wish there was one that was like accurate. Like if you break their neck, their head's just gonna be tilted to the side for the whole fight.
Right, just like can't use that arm.
Right. That'd be pretty wild if you could pull some like drunken master stuff at that point.
Why nobody has attempted totally accurate fighting simulator?
Has it happened though? Like,
I don't think so.
Huh.
Like nobody's been like, this is what it looks like when you get a hemorrhage in your ear and get cauliflower ear in the middle of a fight. Like nobody's going for the real deal.
I thought it was pretty advanced how Perfect Dark, when we were playing that yesterday, how if you shoot him in the leg and stuff, there was like hit detection at that point in time.
Yup.
Cool.
There are even games now that you can't even do that with that level of accuracy.
Yeah.
It actually kind of annoys me when a game won't put in the time to be like, oh, it
do
does.
that.
Yeah, recognize that he got shot in the leg.
Oh, please. Yes. There we go. How many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old man?
Cyrax wins.
Also,
Now this
can we
fight
talk
is
about how Baraka still hasn't freshened my breath?
Shang Tsung has turned on me. I need to
I
find
remember
him.
that as a kid. I was like, why is he named after Beth Spray? That's Banaka, David. Oh.
Oh, is that what?
Yeah, correct. Oh, Banaka, Baraka. You could see how I could make the mistake.
Sector, we need to talk.
Banaka, a bottle of bath soap comes to the fight.
You were speaking.
Somebody ingests it and dies. Like,
Banaka was a breath freshener. It was like Listerine strips in a bottle.
Oh, the fresh
It was a little
maker.
spray. It was a spray.
That's
It was a
right.
spray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember the sour candy sprays that they had too?
I do remember that. I had a friend who was a fucking gross savage who would spray Banaka on hot Cheetos.
Ready for your
What?
beatdown, sunshine?
Yeah, in middle
Wrong.
school.
Wrong.
Just like eat a bag of hot Cheetos while spraying it with Banaka. And I was like, what
He
is
ate,
wrong with you?
and he ate hot dog lasagna right afterward.
He just looked me in the face and sprayed the Banaka on the hot dog lasagna.
Oh no, I lost my E. Ooh, there we go. Brain him. Take that.
Fucking
Jonathan
brain him.
Cage. Woo!
Why is Johnny Cage getting on this dude's nuts?
No idea. I keep missing the cutscene, but like the cutscene's like, now you fight him. This is a tournament. Like, I don't know, somebody fight somebody. All these monks are here to watch. Come on.
Ooh, monk voyeurism.
I like that all these monks are like, you know what, we've had it. I'm not gonna fight, but I won't complain if there's gonna be a fight.
I thought you were pacifist. Yes, but we do like entertainment.
But I also like passive entertainment. Wait, you're a pacifist? He's like, yeah, I can't really.
Well, to be fair, it's not like they're cheering. They don't even appear to be having a good time. This is like a school assembly for them.
Yeah, they're just like, huh. They're like, this reminds me of the teachings of Buddha about life being like, tasting like vinegar.
Wait. Oh, there's one guy clapping. There's one guy clapping
like,
animation.
You're out of the Brotherhood tomorrow. Pack your robes. Oh no!
He's like the one chill dude. And Shang Tsung is the only one being like, yeah, fucking get it. Also,
who's
who put
a wolf
Shang
guy?
Tsung in like charge of the tournament?
Shang Tsung is just, he does that. That's his thing. He's just like, I'm
trying to conquer Earth, but I'm also hosting the tournament that deliberates whether we can conquer it.
It's so hard.
It's not a conflict of interest or anything.
Right. Well, I guess.
Oh, so
What's
Shang
so
Tsung's the one who normalized super packs in Outworld.
Yeah. I'm just so confused about, like, okay, they're always fighting for Earthrealm, but who was just like, was right in drunk, and he was just like, okay, he put all his chips on the table, he's like, I'm betting Earthrealm. He loses poker night.
Well, they talk about the other realms in this tournament, like we never see them fight any other realm.
You do in 11, but you don't. I haven't in this game.
Wait, no, that's a lie, because you technically see them fight in the DC universe.
Oh.
Which is a realm, technically.
Yeah. No, you see him go to, like, other worlds in the other games. Like, it does
Other
exist.
worlds, but they don't send champions from those realms to fight for those realms. It's only ever
it's always the
Outworld and
Earth
Earth.
Yeah.
It's never like any of the other realms being like, oh yeah, we have to fight, otherwise our realm gets conquered.
Right.
The cyber initiative will eliminate.
But like,
They have not explained why Earth is just always on the chopping block, and any of the other realms
like,
that
what
they
have they
talk about
done?
aren't.
Seriously, like, that's why I'm saying, like, did the gods have just some drunken betting, and he's like, oh, you're gonna lose Earth, bro, and he's like, no, I'll fight you for it. And he's like,
forever. I'll fight you for it forever.
Like, your best 6 versus my best 6, okay?
Forever.
Yeah. Like, that sounds fair.
Continually saying forever. You ever think they like bully him? Raiden, they'll be like, oh look, there's the swan fucker. You gonna go fuck a cow? That was Zeus. God.
Yeah. Totally different.
Everybody knows lightning-powered individuals are sexual degenerates. Look at Zeus and Livewire from Superman.
Why do I have to fight Sector again? I hate this game. Wait, why are they fighting each other? They were working together. So confused. What is the story? There's no story. We fight now.
Like, yeah, it's like we fight now. Okay.
Now, like, 11 has a pretty cool story.
If they're on the same side, what are they fighting? Is he fighting for Earth? Against Earth? Are they
They're
just
like,
fighting
why are we fighting? Yeah. He's just saying, I gotta train, bro. It's like Pokemon battles. Why are we
said
Pokemon
you took 15 minutes too much break time.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah.
Round 3.
Hiya, Jackie. Ow.
I like how missiles and like random explosives aren't considered cheating, but you never just see anybody with a fucking gun.
Well, you do. Sonya Blade.
She just pulls out a gun.
Uh-huh. She's like, can I pull out my gun? There are actually a couple, and Kano pulls out a gun in later ones, too. The Joker does in 11. Yeah, no, Sonya Blade's power is gun. I'm surprised that wasn't... we were making a joke about that last night. We were like, what do you think Sonya's Blade's power is going to be when she unlocks it? It's, like, it's going to be gun.
Well, it was the purple thing. Like,
I know, but it was gun. But we were like, oh, it's gun. You know, it's just a projectile type thing.
Look at the parting gift I got from Kano. So wait, powers are transferable? I just need to fuck up one of the chosen ones?
Oh, he's leaving the Lin Kuei, that's why. That's my exit survey.
Definitely curious what they're doing since they announced that, like, if it does well, it's a trilogy. Which is super fucking funny. They're probably waiting to see the numbers in the, review. Go, go, go! Record, record, record!
I definitely want to see them play out a trilogy on this. Because for one thing, I want to see Johnny Cage. Oh, there he is.
Johnny Cage was overrated.
No, but like as in the movie as like a comedic relief character done right. It's not like he's a good fighter by any means. He's just a meme character, but like he's just fun to watch.
I'm 10 out of 10 waiting for zombie Liu Kang in the next movie.
Yeah.
Or,
yep, same.
Not Liu Kang, not zombie Liu Kang.
Zombie Kung Lao.
Kung Lao, correct.
Round 1. Fight.
Yeah, they did that in 11, and it worked super well. Like, plus, you know, of course, Shang Tsung's like, the dead aren't actually dead. They go to other realm and come back because plot armor.
Then why don't you fucking conquer that one, you piece of shit?
Yeah. Wait, who's this? Ermac? Who the fuck is Ermac? Liu Kang bicycle kick, come on. He makes the funny, like, the crazy noises in this game. They made him stop doing it after a while. I really wanted them to come out with a Toasty. Like, I hope they do it in the other movies. I hope some guy just yells out Toasty, if not the guy.
I hope it's like a cell phone ringer.
Yeah, Toasty.
And they're like, what the fuck is that? Toasty! What the fuck is that? They just stop mid-fight after he uppercuts somebody.
I really hope they just break the fourth wall and just have that guy pop out of the corner of the screen and go, Toasty! And it's just like really quick. Yeah.
Pops out of his apartment while they're fighting in a hallway because he thinks his roommate's out there. Toasty! Just holding like Hot Pockets or something. Walks back in. It's like, oh no.
So apparently that was like one of the developers who pops out of the screen and says, and it's something he said during like hockey games or something. Somebody would clutch the game and he'd be like, Toasty! And like, we have to put that in the game. That's just a thing now.
First meme.
Yeah, early meme, proto memes. First meme is actually in the 1950s or 1930s.
Well, meme is a style of painting.
I will ensure he does not reach the final challenge.
Leonard Nimoy painted memes. It's a French style of painting.
Ah, okay. Memes.
And you can... And you can go up online and look up Leonard Nimoy's fucking meme paintings.
These are Leonard Nimoy's dank memes.
Well, like most people, like the funnier thing is there's an entire world of people who recognize Leonard Nimoy as an artist or a professional photographer exclusively and have no idea he was fucking Spock. No idea.
Crazy. That's wild to me.
Like,
I knew you, like, I know him for being like in both areas, but primarily from television.
He must win.
Yeah, he is a
Those are my
legendary
last
photographer.
words before I die.
He has done some great photo studies,
I
and he was
believe
like
it
one of
is
the
you
first
who must
men
win.
to do a photo
This
study on
amulet
just
was
like average
forged by
women's
the Elder
bodies.
Gods. It cracked here in the
Interesting.
present after my first vision.
And
If we
it
choose
was
wisely,
very
the
good,
future
very good
will
photo
be
study.
secured and the cracks healed.
I trust you
Pictures
will
when
make
they
the
were
right
taken with
decisions.
35
We
millimeters
must
and
trust
not
in the
altered in
Elder
post.
Gods, Liu Kang.
Right, where you had to have everything perfect to go with.
Correct. For me personally, I find that while Photoshop and whatnot is a wonderful skill,
Right.
that
It's not the end all be all.
photography, yeah, that photography should not be edited.
Ideally,
Or-
yeah.
That photography should be the capturing of a moment and the beauty of that moment, not making a moment something you want it to be. But you know,
not
that's the difference between like, I
underestimate
guess,
Xiao Liu.
photography as like a sculpture versus photography versus like a painting. They're both very valid styles of art. I just prefer photographs to not like be after affected.
Right, because at that point you're doing like digital sculpture of a photo. Like,
Digital painting, yeah.
No, I like it as far as like I like what you could do with digital painting as far as rearranging those elements into something interesting, like kind of like I guess digitally assisted collage or something. But,
Correct, and it requires a great amount of skill and stuff like that, and I am extremely envious of it by every conceivable way. People who know how to use Photoshop just amaze me. Like, they can do some fantastic shit.
oh yeah.
But with photography, I'm not trying to create fantasy, I'm trying to contextualize reality.
Right. Yeah,
View-
no, I think that's a noble way to pursue that.
Find beauty in a moment and preserve that moment, you know?
Yep.
Because as human beings in modern times, we kind of have the mistaken idea that the past can still exist because we have movies, because we have video.
Right.
And when, in all actuality, the past is the past. That moment's gone forever. Even if we do have 100 single frames replicating the idea of movement when it's only just an optical illusion. Yeah! Hit her in the butt!
Trying.
Remember, children and Robot 1 streamer, the only way to truly resolve any conflict is with a straight punch to the ass. Only then is it truly resolved.
But especially if it's in a battle for Earth.
I gave that bit of knowledge to my nieces and nephews, and it was one of the most hilarious, funny things I have ever seen play out over the course of years.
What's that? Like
if you hit them in the butt, it's done. It's resolved. And they'd be like wrestling and be, like getting really intense at each other, and then all of a sudden somebody will just haul off and punch somebody in a cheek and be like, "It's done." My favorite was seeing my niece Robin like talking with his sister, then jump on her back and then punch her in the butt, and he goes, "It's done, I win," and then run out of the room. Just magnificent strategy.
the cheese strategy.
Yep.
Okay, but where's the bicycle kick though?
And my
There we
logic
go.
to that has always been, if you're angry enough to punch somebody in the ass, you probably have like the high ground in like a situation.
I came to kill you. I have failed my father, my emperor.
I'm so mad at them. Would you punch them in the ass?
What?
I will not.
Would you clap their cheeks?
Disgrace no one.
Wait,
hope
is
we
that
meet
Liu
again.
Kang's girlfriend?
Under
That's Princess Katana.
Okay, yeah, so it is.
Yeah.
It's the purple one that has the Baraka face.
Melina?
Yes?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, you're an immortal emperor. Get some fucking cataract surgery. Those milky eyes are creeping me out. Make me want to vomit.
But how else do they know you're a god?
But
Hey, welcome to the
Shang
stream.
Tsung isn't a god.
Wait, Shang Tsung has milky eyes?
Yeah, he has milky eyes. That cataracts old bitch.
Oh, yeah, no, he's definitely like but he's an evil sorcerer. Like, I don't know. You have to convey these things through the eyes.
I do not fear you.
Your eyes are glowing. You are powerful.
I'm an evil sorcerer. Apparently, evil sorcery doesn't cover fucking vision.
Cataracts, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, such a badass. You look like a testicle and have bad eyesight.
He's like, that's how you know my magic's good. Okay, but how were you able to pull off the train? Like the chain. Is it train? Chain train.
The scorpion train don't stop.
Oh my god, he's just unrelenting. Oh, come on.
Oh wait, there's white guy. So I guess Sub-Zero did die?
Well, yeah, I guess he did goad him into killing Sub-Zero. Oh, because they're working together now. Okay, I guess you're supposed to take this plot as like literally as possible.
Or, hear me out.
Quan Chi.
Weird plot device magic that gave Sub-Zero the appearance of Quan Chi.
Oh no.
And now they're both working to subvert Shang Tsung because other Sub-Zero's like, listen, Shang Tsung done called the deed because he's trying to stop some shit.
Of course he would, because there's two of them.
Round 2, fight.
All right, Quan Chi, you won't get away this time. Okay, maybe you do. I don't know. Time to mortal down your combats. Kill this pasty boy. Oh, come on. Come on, man. Oh.
Like I was saying earlier, I think my largest issue with this and other games like Tekken are that to get any real speed in the game, you have to have like actual pattern combinations.
Right, yeah. You have to memorize
and you
button pressing.
Yeah, you have to memorize combinations for it to flow.
Yeah, it's
whereas, like with something like Soul Calibur, you can use any combination to flow.
Scorpion wins.
Yeah, that's why I like, I like Smash Brothers as like a quote-unquote fighting game because of that, because it's just faster and there's like, like you don't have to like necessarily memorize a whole lot. You have to know that like up B, down B, those are going to do different things depending on the character, but everything's generally like laid out the same. Which I think is a smart design when you have like giant roster games. These are just like, everybody's different, like learn your character, become a professional at your character.
Yeah, like Soul Calibur 5, that was such a fucking trip, and Soul Calibur 5? No, Soul Calibur 6 was a trip, because it was the first time since the first game they changed the controller layout for like gameplay. So if you played Soul Calibur 1 and knew moves in Soul Calibur 1, you could have done the exact same moves all the way up to like 4. And so, like, everybody kind of has this like same base stuff, but like for combo sets and move sets and stuff, but like it was always the same kind of like layout. And I played 6 recently, I think, and it was like different control schemes, so that was like such a trip to get used to.
Oh, how did you get me there?
I love how they were both on screen for that one. The fuck?
Yeah, no, they can actually do that. Oh, bull!
Oh no! No, that was so close.
F this game.
Round 2, fight.
How can I just pull that up all the time? Malakata! Come on, kick his ass.
Rule combat!
Oh no! Oh, this is ass.
I always felt like this guy had a like pseudo neo-Nazi vibe to
Yeah,
it.
just like, yeah, he's at best a sadomasochist and at worst a Nazi.
I think it's like
Some
the jack
this
boots, the
Kratos-
knee pads, and the fucking gloves that are doing it. It's like that whole like combo. Yeah. I like his little hand like clamp at you. Yeah. Yeah. Before the match starts.
That teleport move is just the absolute most broken move.
I think the trick is when he does that to uppercut.
That's smart. But like he doesn't give you much time to like react, you know.
Yup.
Oh, come on. What is this mid-air throw bullshit?
I miss fighting games so much.
But you hate them all, David.
I don't hate Soul Calibur, and I didn't hate fucking... Fuck, what was that one for GameCube? Where he transforms into the... Bloody Roar. Bloody Roar was the fucking shit.
Huh?
Oh my god, Bloody Roar was so tight.
Wait, what is that on?
They had one for the PlayStation, they had one for the GameCube. Like, that's a franchise I'm super surprised Nintendo hasn't, like brought back.
Wait, it was a Nintendo licensed game?
I think it... Now, let me check, I could be wrong. I thought there was one on... whatchamacallit, on GameCube. But I could be wrong. I could be misremembering. Yeah, the one I'm thinking of is Bloody Roar Primal Fury, which was for the GameCube, which was super fucking good. I played Bloody Roar on PlayStation 2.
You know what? I like all the the Capcom fighters I like a lot. Like Marvel vs. Capcom 3 is freaking legendary. I love that game.
Round 1. Fight!
Have you played that one?
Marvel vs. Capcom? Yeah, I played it a few times.
I like 3 a lot.
I played Marvel vs. Capcom 2 when it first came out on the Dreamcast.
Oh yeah, that's cool. 3 has the best cast of characters. It just has like a really solid lineup. And 4, I have 4, but like they did the Infinity Stones thing, and it was after the Marvel Cinematic Universe got popular. So they had like a bunch of like Cinematic Universe lineup. So like they didn't have Deadpool this time around because Fox owned the rights, and like they were missing a lot of like cool characters that I just really like from the original. But it's not to say it's a bad game. I'm just it's not the game it could be.
Like I have certain issues with certain Capcom games because they do that hyper remix blah 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 for like certain games. And Capcom is very much like
like the definitive edition like
game development company. To play the game right, you have to hit these certain patterns in an optimized way. And that's how you're great at it. And like it's very like technical style of gameplay with like
it can be
whatchamacallit, Resident Evil 5 or Devil May Cry.
I don't think it's like, yeah, I see what you mean, but there's a lot of Capcom games that aren't like that. But a lot of their flagships are.
Like with Resident Evil 5,
I had them.
if you don't do certain like button patterns in that game, you're just not gonna get certain times done in that game, especially if you're like really obsessed with making leaderboards and shit like that.
I will spam this to the grave.
Yeah.
Not even giving you a chance to summary. come on. Oh. Come on. That's such a cheap move. Oh, I'm determined to do this. Round 1. Fight! I don't know if I've played a fighter where I've just like absolutely loved the story. I mean, you obviously don't play fighters for the story.
Right.
I think Marvel vs. Capcom kind of made an effort, but a lot of times the story is always just like these characters get together somehow, and now they have to fight somehow. Something makes them a little mad. How would you design a fighting game, David?
Personally, like, I definitely would go with like ultra fluid mechanics and shit like that. Like, not making it so determinate on how like the patterns that you press for buttons for certain things. And like, the thing I love about Soul Calibur is the 360 degrees of motion. So it's never just like a head-on. You can actually like pivot around. It's like fully engaging. I like that type of fighter dynamic. And definitely, once again, speed. It should feel like a fight. It should feel like something like ultra fast, ultra unpredictable, quick and nasty is going on. And like I said, I would love for it to have like some sort of system that dealt with like actual bruising and shit like that.
That would be really cool. Yeah, I said that has to be in like a game like that. Also, just like I think also just a really tight story mode. Like I think if you could make the story mode as good as the fighting game itself, like the actual like multiplayer or whatever, you can have like something really good on your hands. I think 11 did a pretty good job as far as the story mode goes, even though, like we said, it was just like the end of that samey kind of story. It did it really well, and it involved like some cool time travel business, which, you know, time travel, obviously it's gonna piss off a lot of people who think too hard about it, but it's like one of those games where if you don't think too hard about it, you'll probably have a good time. There we go.
Like, I can't even think of like a new fighter franchise that I've played in recent times.
Oh yeah, that I played, yeah.
In recent times, like at all, like a new fighter franchise, something that is a fighter that I have never played before, that wasn't an established franchise.
Right.
Because if we're talking honestly, fighters leaned really heavy into stereotypes.
Yeah.
Like hella heavily.
They do.
Into stereotypes.
It's so you
so
can,
I think
like,
that's
I
why
guess,
we
tell
haven't
what
seen advancement in
character
the genre at all. Like, part of why we haven't seen advancement in the genre at all, because nobody's really sure how to design characters.
If you look at, like, there's, like, indie fighters that are good like that, like, Skullgirls.
But Skullgirls has been out for the better part of, like, 10 fucking years.
I guess so.
And is an established franchise.
But, I mean, they
like,
don't necessarily suffer
the last innovation, because I remember that playing that on the PS3.
Oh, was that all the way back in PS3?
Yeah. And Skullgirls does have some fantastic character design, though relying heavily on puns.
Yep. But, I mean, it doesn't suffer, like, as much of the, what is that? Oh, come on, no! Ugh. I have to beat this one.
Round 1. Fight!
I don't think it relies as heavily on stereotyping as much. You know, it seems to be more like gimmick things. Like this guy's like an instrument, or this girl's like kind of piratey. It has like defining characteristic, like mascot-y type things, but I don't think anything terribly like patently offensive, I guess.
Round 2, fight!
You must be getting so frustrated. You're so close each time.
I know. It's a little frustrating, not gonna lie. These guys are tough. But they pull like the BS moves. It's like you have that special meter of BS.
Well, okay, like real talk, and if you're in the chat and not a bot, let us know if you get this. Like with fighters, hand fatigue is a very real thing.
It is,
like
yeah.
shooters, you do not experience the same level of fucking hand fatigue as you do with the fighter.
There's no game that hand fatigues like a fighter.
Like, we've talked about before
Maybe
how
like a
I
button
have
mash
like
like
early
God of War.
onset Alzheimer's issues, and like so playing games on controllers can like hurt my hands sometimes. But like after like an actual like Soul Calibur session, or like going and taking people to task in fighters, my hands, I feel it. I feel it all the next day. Because your hand goes into that like claw mode.
See, now this game's like, oh, you're doing good. Time to fuck that up.
Stupid algorithm.
Round 3, fight!
Come on, let's go. Quan Chi's like the worst out of the two.
Oh, that was good. That was solid.
Oh my god. What? You can't do that. That's illegal. I'm telling Shang Tsung. No, 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 no. Oh. This is bullshit.
Wins.
Oh my god, dude.
Round 1.
My hands just want to rest.
Kick him in the dick!
I'm hoping to do. I can't believe I have to beat them both like twice. It's such a BS.
A total of 4 fights.
Yeah, not to mention that they can just kind of tag in and be like, oh, I'm doing this, and I missed.
And they can take away your little whatchamacallit meter?
No, I just messed it up. You have to be like in proximity and not miss. I popped it off a little early.
Gotcha.
This guy makes me madder than anything. I hate Quan Chi. He's just like such a cheap fucking character to go up against.
Yeah, he is kind of like Noob Cybody, isn't he?
Yep. I like how that guy just flies out, like Scorpion just flew off the screen. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. I have to just pull that off a couple. I really just need to spam that.
Well, be careful when you try to spam grab.
Because
like, you leave yourself wide open. It leaves like a second and a half if you miss.
Yeah, but these are like some basic AI. I don't think they're quite as like. There we go. I just have to be on the bit on the defensive side too. That bullshit. No, no! Oh God! Oh, there he goes. What else? There it is. Oh, come on! Then when they do like the tag out, it's like total BS too. Bullshit.
Oh.
Fucking bullshit.
Round 3. Fight!
I wonder, they took this game off of the Steam store. Like, if you have it in your Steam account, like I do, it count. Oh my God, it didn't even count it. My meter's not counted for. Keep doing that. Fucking bullshit. Oh.
Round 1. Fight.
They out here. They out here being dicks.
I hate this. What is this? The final boss fight? That's not cheap at all. His special move is to teleport and Randy Orton drop you, RKO you from his portal.
Hit him in the dick!
What? I popped off mine.
So, years ago, there was a study on problem solving, and they did it with, whatchamacallit, video games.
Look, I bugged the game.
You bugged it so hard, you whipped his ass so complete.
Now he... Uh-oh. I broke the game. I broke the game. Is that how the stream's gonna end? I broke the game?
He broke the game, guys.
Everybody, look.
You were winning so hard it had to cheat.
I broke the game. I win. I broke the game, making me the victor.
Foot to my nuts technique.
And who are you the leader of? The large dark nipple people? That's the real... If we're gonna be real, that's the real Mortal Kombat movie.
There was talk about a sequel coming out super recently, and I was like, why?
It's the best. It is my favorite. I fucking love that movie.
God damn it.
And then he sang a song about big butts.
Here, hit pause. Now hit start.
Nope. I broke the game. Dun, 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 dun. Da, 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 da. Is this good, Shang Tsung? I guess Liu Kang is the chosen one, so that's cool.
Oh!
Makes
I mean,
sense.
several reboots. Why is he always got to be the chosen one?
Because he just
also,
because
let's
he's
talk
fashioned
about
after
how...
Bruce Lee, I think.
Ooh, you think they're gonna do that in their little Mortal Kombat trilogy? That Liu Kang will still be the chosen one?
I wonder if they're not going to hand it to main guy McUnderdog.
Cole something?
Cole Young, yeah. On the nose name, he's a young blood. Oh, 1 second, 1 second. No, he doesn't. That's bullshit. You know what you saw. I broke the game.
What? You broke it so completely.
They abandoned the fight. They can't win. That's just not how it goes.
Mortal Kombat devs, this is bullshit.
They don't sell it on
Mortal
Steam
Kombat
for a
is
reason.
whack.
They don't have it on Steam anymore for, I think, a reason. They have Mortal
Which one
Kombat.
is this? Mortal Kombat
This is
9?
Yeah, there's 10 and 11, but I don't see 9 on there. And it goes by Mortal Kombat the Complete Collection, spelled with K's. What? Oh, now did you see that?
No. I looked away for a second. What happened?
My character just teleported into thin air and doesn't exist now.
Okay. This is interesting programming documentation.
Well, I'm glad we caught it on camera. That's cool. I don't know what to do. I can't even play the game now. They won't let me. They don't want you to play.
What Mortal Kombat doesn't want you to know.
That sometimes you can't combat. Does that not save my progress? Do I have to do story mode again? Does it make you... Oh, no. It just
the 9th Mortal Kombat game is no longer for sale on Steam. Fans have theorized this may be due to international rights to Freddy Krueger reverting to the Warner Bros., Mortal Kombat's publisher, to the estate of Wes Craven, who wrote and directed Nightmare on Elm Street.
Ooh. Wes Craven killed Mortal Kombat. He mortaled their combats.
Well, fuck, the Friday the 13th game was in such, like, hot water for the longest time.
Wait,
and
is
like,
Freddy Krueger
almost
in this? If I go back? Like, if I go to fight, and I go to, I guess ladder. Okay. Wait, oh, there's a whole thing at the bottom, right? Wait, why can't you play the characters at the bottom? Are they locked? Is that the whole thing?
Yeah, if you haven't...
done the story mode.
Yeah, correct. But usually DLC players have their own slot. If this is supposed to have all the DLC.
So maybe that is a correct speculation, because now they don't have...
Well, where are the other DLC players?
What? Well, they would be there, right? So Challenge Tower. If I'm going to Challenge Tower.
I think you maybe have to go to training.
This is a random roll. Training. There you go. Tutorial. Fatality. Practice. I don't, oh. Yeah, there he is. Ooh, they've got Rain.
Oh, Rain, nice. That's a
Rain's
throwback.
Rain's in 11 too as a DLC character.
Sub-Zero.
Okay, let's see Freddy go. Let's get copy striked. Oh yeah, this is just training, right?
Yeah.
I'm curious to see what Freddy's special is, though. Well, that's cool. I own a piece of software history, I guess. That makes sense. I bet it is because of the Craven estate. Craving some money.
Well, shit, man. It's now all up on his estate. Might as well.
Right. Yeah, I don't blame the dude.
I mean, well, Craven's dead. So.
Oh, right. When did Wes Craven pass away? 2005?
Like a few months ago?
Months? Oh, I can't keep track of this. Wait, am I thinking of the same Wes Craven? Yeah.
Oh,
No,
2015. 2015.
Oh, 2015. That's... He launches projectile claws. That's pretty cool. Let's see it. Yeah. I want to pull off a fatality. Oh, I have to go to fatality training for that. Okay. Thanks for tuning in, other person. We're just messing around. I broke the game. So now we're just kind of playing around with it. Training. You can't even play online anymore, I bet. Let's see if you can play online. Connecting lobby. Connecting lobby. I bet it doesn't exist anymore. Wait, really? Okay. I guess we're going to play online?
Get ranked.
Or message of the day. You can't play online anymore? Okay. Message of the day. Unavailable. Right. Makes sense to me. Player match. 1v1. Let's see who's online. Who's actually playing Mortal Kombat right now? Yeah, this is probably not happening. Okay then. Yeah, I don't think that's a thing. Okay, so we're gonna go to story mode, training, fatality tutorial. Hopefully it's not just like a generic tutorial I can choose Freddy. I want to see what his fatality is.
Freddy Krueger. Sub-Zero.
Yeah. Okay.
Finish him.
Okay, tell him Freddy sent you. Oh, I got an achievement for it. Oh.
Hit him
Nice.
with the old Herman Noodle mantra.
Yep, we done got him. Nice.
That's literally his only fatality? You can only practice one?
I think so. Yeah, I guess you only practice one. Unless... We got like one more minute before we hit the 2-hour mark. Let's see if we can pull off a fatality before the stream is done with.
Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, Sub-Zero. Why not?
Sub-Zero.
Everybody's punching bag Sub-Zero.
Nobody likes you, Sub-Zero.
Wait, so is there move list? Let's see what we got for Nightmare Stance. Fast tags, tag combos. Wait, did I miss fatalities? Combos. Okay.
There was something with a cat in the combo moves.
Oh yeah, let's check that out. What does it say? Cat? Skin the cat. Left X, Y, Y. Oh, well, I messed up. Is that really it? I guess it's the only one. Boo.
Whoa.
Alright, well, thanks for tuning in to the Mortal Kombaats. It was fun. I broke the game. And, yeah, that's probably why it's not on Steam, because people like me can break games.
That's the exact reason. They knew someday Jacob would break it, and then he would record this. What they're trying to get you not to know. They're hiding it from you.
They see it in the orb. They have a big orb.
They went to actual Mortal Kombat, you monster.
Hopefully one day I can get enough streamer attention to host a real Mortal Kombat. You know?
Right. Just like, yo, guys, calm down, get some clout, fight to the death in my Hell tournament. Yep. Like and subscribe, ring-a-ling the ding-a-ling bell.
Okay, now Mortal Kombat!
Mortal Fight! Sonya.
Fatality.
Liu Kang. Reptile. Mortal Kombat!
Your mom. Alright. Well, that is everything we have for you tonight. Thanks for tuning in. And as always, check back in next time for more for Arcade.
Bye!